Hey, Matt from Matt Lane Fitness. How you doing? Welcome to the Ask a Mil Fit Show. I'm that guy. I like talking about fitness, and I hope that you'll drop your questions down below because that's exactly what this is. You ask your fitness questions, and I'll answer them. I'm a nerd for this stuff. Been doing it such a long time, and I'm fired up for today's question, actually from a good friend of mine, the Major Nerd. If you're not familiar with him, get on it! Get familiar with this guy. Over on the TikTok, he asked the question. He slid by and said, I would like to start meal prepping. And if you're new here, I'm all about the meal prepping. I think it's a fantastic thing. When you prepare ahead of time, you are setting yourself up to not fail. It's an incredible thing to do. If you sleep on that, you are losing. If you are looking for like a meal prep service where you don't have to prepare it yourself, there is a service I highly suggest. They sponsor this channel. It's called Flex Pro Meals. Jenna and I order from them every single month. They are fantastic. They are the Amazon of meal prep services. They get to your house in 2 days and they are so friggin' tasty. He said that he'd like to start meal prepping, but I feel like making 3 meals for each day, 5 days a week might be a big change. And I actually have a playlist that I'll link up here where I meal prep every other Sunday, and we will meal prep 40 to 50 meals around. Basically, that gets us through 2 weeks worth of food for 2 people. What would it be beneficial? Would it be beneficial to start with 1 meal that's prepped? And if so, which would you recommend? Okay, so this is a good question. I'm all about balance. I believe in easing yourself into things and making it sustainable. If you can't stick to it, what does it matter? It doesn't matter if you have the best plan in the world. If you can't stick to it, it doesn't mean crap. So meal prepping is something that you have to do it long enough to truly see the benefit of it. So one, from a financial standpoint, you're going to save money in the long run. In 2014, I spent $14,000 on groceries and going out to dinner, and we really spent a lot of money. The very next year, 2015, I started meal prepping, got into nursing school because I realized I couldn't work a job full time and I couldn't contribute. I started cooking and meal prepping, and my God, we saved $7,000. Our budget was $7,000 that year. It was incredible. So it saves money, it saves time. Jenna's always talked about how you don't have to wait in line to get your food when you're at work. It gives you more time to actually sit down and eat. And then also, if you are eating these whole foods that you've prepared yourself, you know exactly what you're getting and you can tailor it to your goals. All that aside, which meal matters would be the one that's the most burden for you. I think that if you're on the go, running and gunning, and you know that lunch is such a high option, you have such a high option of buying fast food or something that is unplanned, I think that's the one that you need to use this meal prep for. So I think that you get the most benefit when you're eating, say, 2 meals a day for 5 days a week or even a week. Like you truly see, oh my God, I don't have to cook for an entire week or 2 weeks, but I get it that it can be a lot to take in, that you have to cook this much at once. So I would say this, rather than getting 2 meals a day, I would cook enough meals, say 7 meals in one cook, to have 1 meal a day. So again, if you knew lunch was gonna be a burden, that way you have that every single day and you're like, man, that really saves me from spending more money, wasting time, and not moving towards the goals. I think that you really do have to do this more than once though. A lot of people are like, oh man, I'm not motivated to do it. There has to be a certain level of discipline and understanding why you were meal prepping. When I started out meal prepping, it was 100% because of the budget. I didn't even really have the mindset of, I'm gonna work on my health, to be honest with you. It was, I have to save money somehow. And I also think you can even prepare pizza. I don't give a damn. If you think that you have to prepare broccoli, brown rice, and chicken, you are dead wrong. You don't have to do that. Prepare ahead of time. That's what matters. So if it's just a budgetary and you don't even give a crap about the health, do the pizza, do the ice cream. I don't highly suggest that from a health standpoint, but prepare ahead of time. It gets you in this way of preparing ahead of time. If you're looking for fitness plans based in behavior change and science, that's exactly what I do. And meal prepping absolutely is behavior change. That's something I touch on. If you're a guy out there and you're thinking, I can't seem to stay in shape, and you want to make failure impossible, that's what I do here. So keep tuning in. There's a video every week and a whole crap load of shorts. Thank you for being here. The Mental Fit Mafia and the patrons, thank you for the support as always. I love you. You don't have to be perfect at this fitness thing. Just be better than yesterday every day.